everyone. Thank you so much for joining us today at the Buttonwood Park Zoo. My name is Shara Raposa, and I'm the Assistant Director here at the zoo. And today, Saturday, September 19th, is a special day for us here at the zoo. We're celebrating International Red Panda Day and Elephant Appreciation Day. In just a few moments, we're going to head over to the Red Panda habitat and give you guys a sneak preview of what we're so excited to share, which is our new baby Red Panda cub, Kodo, and his mom, Marie. So let's head over. So now that we've gotten a chance to see Kodo with Mom Marie, let's give you some fun facts about our red pandas. Kodo was born on June 4th of this year to Mom Marie. This was Marie's first cub, along with Jacob, Kodo's dad. Now that we've talked a little bit about the fact that Kodo is Marie's first cub, we're going to talk a little bit about why she has only been on exhibit this first day, and that's because up until now she's been learning how to navigate behind the scenes in the night house. When red pandas are born, it's very similar to a kitten. They're born with their eyes closed. They need a lot of care from mom to get them to a point where it's really safe for them to be out and about. So up until this point, Kodo's been learning how to navigate behind the scenes, climb out of the nest box, back into the nest box, and traverse some of the perching that we have back in that night house. So now she's gotten to be a pro behind the scenes. It was time to let her out, and as you've seen, she's still sticking pretty close to mom, but she's able to get around the exhibit just fine. So now that Kodo is out and about, hopefully you'll see her munching on bamboo just like mom and dad. She is eating solid food at this point and has basically learned the skills she needs to be able to come out into the habitat, eat on her own, and move around.
So what do you guys love about these red pandas?
Just they're beautiful, look, they're relaxed, and beautiful faces, and we have a living room full of pictures of them, thanks to Stephanie, because we don't have a computer or a phone that takes pictures, so the staff here has given us many pictures of them, including the baby. Before people saw the baby, they are a real good example of God's creation. Since the poodles have come in too, it's wonderful to see these animals close by, and knowing that how beautiful they are, how sometimes people just walk by here and don't even notice them. That bothers me because we come here to look for them. We come here, we go around and we look for them.
Yeah.
We don't.
Panda cub is super cute.
It is super cute, isn't she?
I wish I lived at a zoo.
You wish you lived here so you could see her all the time?
Yes.
Me too.
So some of you may be wondering how Kodo got her name. And that was an exclusive opportunity for our Red Panda Pals. Those were folks that generously donated to a program to become a Red Panda Pal and were granted exclusive behind-the-scenes photos and videos and helped to give her her name. Many submissions by many of our Red Panda Pals were put together and a final vote was cast and Kodo became the winner. Red pandas, for those of you that did not know, are an endangered species. They are native to China and Nepal, live in the mountainous regions and up in the cooler areas. And in the wild, these guys are endangered for a number of reasons, including poaching, habitat loss. They're very susceptible to climate change, as well as livestock herding and disease. So in the wild, there are less than 10,000 at this point, maybe as few as 2,500. So the work that we are doing in conservation to support getting that habitat back for these guys is so important. So our red pandas are really ambassadors for their wild counterparts, and what we hope is that when folks come here and see our red pandas, they're learning about conservation, the threats that these guys face in the wild, and hopefully that translates to actions later on. So Kodo is part of our zoo's participation in the AZA Species Survival Program, or SSP. So red pandas in zoos are managed collectively, and the reason for that is basically to maintain a genetically diverse and really healthy population. So Kodo will be with us for at least the next year, year and a half, basically with mom and dad, and at that point we will probably receive a recommendation to send her to another AZA accredited zoo to become a part of that breeding program. So in addition to celebrating International Red Panda Day, we're also excited to be celebrating our elephants with Elephant Appreciation Day. Emily and Ruth are another year older. Emily is 56 and Ruth is turning 62. And this is the time of year that we celebrate their birthdays. So we are so excited to have folks here sharing that with us today. We've got some great activities planned throughout the day. And basically it's all about, again, celebrating Emily and Ruth. So we are at our Asian elephant habitat, and today we're going to be celebrating Elephant Appreciation Day, which is our annual celebration of Emily and Ruth. In just a few moments, the keepers are going to be providing some enrichment and get the celebration started. But as you can see right now, over my left shoulder is Emily, our 56-year-old Asian elephant. She's been with us since 1968. When she was about 4 years old, she came here. Okay, so in just a few moments, I can see over my left shoulder as well, Ruth is starting to make her way out. She is our 62 years young elephant this year. These guys, for folks that don't know, are Asian elephants. Asian elephants are critically endangered at this point. There being less than 40,000 left in the wild. Most of that is due to habitat loss. Some by poaching, and a lot of it by human-elephant conflict. There's just not enough wild space left for these guys with the human population growing as rapidly as it is. So today is a celebration particularly for these two elephants, and we do celebrate the fact that they are animal ambassadors. They are ambassadors for their wild counterparts. Our hope is that folks realize how important conservation of this magnificent species is, and when folks leave here, that translates to action. People here. Does anybody want to help us sing happy birthday? All right, who wants to lead off? I'm a terrible one. Happy birthday to